Hello everybody. Today we are going to learn how to install Covenantize and ensure that the browser extension is installed in Safari. So to start, we're going to go to our App Store, the little A there at the bottom of our screen, or I guess the middle of our screen. And in the search, we are going to type in Covenantize, and you will see right here, Covenantize, second one down. Covenantize, quit porn now, click the little cloud with the down arrow for download. It'll bring it in, we will open it, and we'll begin the install process. Click open. It will now bring us to the Covenantize app and ask us to sign in. The Covenantize app used to be a browser in itself. It is no longer that. That is important. We will talk about that in a minute, but first, enter your sign-in, or in the bottom right there, you can see Get Started. Click on that if you do not currently have an account. I will get myself logged in because I already do have an account. This is where it's telling us the Covenantize app is no longer a browser. They have their Victory app. It's for allies and people using Covenantize to have accountability. But now we're going to do screen monitoring in Safari. We're going to click Get Started. First, allow a VPN. A virtual private network allows this app to see what you were doing and have access to your data. We're going to allow that. We're going to set it up. You need to click Allow. Covenantize would like to add VPN configurations. Enter the code you use to log into your phone. Boom, done. That was successful. The crowd goes wild. Next, we need notifications. You do have to allow notifications for the install to continue. I'm going to click Allow. Notifications are on. And now it's going to give us a couple steps. When I did this in the video interview with Anna, this was a little intimidating, so I'm going to walk you through it step by step. The first, it says, if enabled, screen time must be temporarily disabled. I'm going to show you that. To do that, I'm going to swipe up from the very bottom of my screen. Some of you, this is just old hat, but I just want to make sure you know how I'm doing these quick transitions. If I swipe up from the bottom of my screen, it brings me to where I can see all of the open apps, all the open apps and screens. I'm going to click on my settings one, and right there, I can go to, all the way back out, I can go to screen time. So this is inside settings, screen time. Go to the bottom, and if it was locked, it would say unlock screen time settings. Right there, the blue text across the bottom underneath content and privacy restrictions. It is not locked, so I swipe up again, and I can come on back. Screen time is temporarily disabled. We're good to go. I will, by the way, enable that when I'm done because it makes sure that there's no app store and there's parental settings set in place that are safe for when my children use it, and also that keep my phone nice and dumb, which is exactly how I like it. We're going to click Open Settings, scroll down to Safari, and then select Safari extensions, So, we're back here in settings. You can see that at the top. We're scrolling down to Safari. Right there, middle of the screen. Safari. I'm going to click on that. And I don't have any other browsers. Otherwise, I would say select your preferred browser. It says then we need to go down and click Extensions. We're under Safari's Extensions, Covenantize. Click on Covenantize. Inside Covenantize, you will click Allow Extension. Click on Allow in Private Browsing. Those two are toggled. And there's one more down at the bottom, Permissions. You need to click All Websites and Allow, not Ask or Deny. Then you go all the way back out, and that will make sure that all your settings just took. I'm going to swipe up, go back to our instructions. It just says, hey, you need to make sure you allow, extension, allow in private. What if they're grayed out? They weren't, but that will give you what to do if you need it. Allow it and check and see if it's working. Checking Safari extension status. It's great. And now if I go back to the Covenantize app, which opened up for our install process, got an extra minute, level up with Apple's free screen time feature. Finish setup, good. I have a different video, by the way, on how to set up screen time. If you want that, you can check that one out. So now what? This is just the app telling me, hey, this app no longer is going to be a browser. Please don't be scared of that. There's now an app store. We now have, not the app store. There's now a browser. I can go to Safari. I can search whatever I would like. I can go to my main browser screen, and now I've got Covenantize extension on this. Everything I access, I can go to Facebook, I can go to Instagram, I can go to YouTube. All of those sites through this browser will be accountable with Covenant Eyes. But keep in mind, when using an iPhone, individual apps are not. So if I go to an Instagram app, it will not be accountable to Covenant Eyes, which is why I mentioned we will actually get rid of the App Store. There's another way to do that to make sure that Safari stays, but that the App Store goes away. That's under the screen time restrictions. You can watch that video if you want to know how to do it. I hope this is helpful. Use Covenant Eyes well. It's a wonderful way to stay accountable, to have allies come around you to help you make the good decisions you want to do, and to live out that gospel truth that we're never the only ones seeing what we're doing. Instead, we bring it into the light so that we might have the joy and hope and new life in Christ. So hope it was helpful, and share it with others if they need help as well.